Yeah, interesting weekend on the road. We had a huge win on Thursday night over Air Force, who's quite a good team this year. Played great. It was kind of a back and forth game and had two really exceptional goals from Jaden and Zario, which was fun to see. And then on Sunday, just an odd day, like a tough day to take. We created 26, I think, shots, which is a really, really high stat, and to create 0 goals out of it is it's kind of frustrating to take. So kind of a high weekend and a low weekend all mixed into one. But I think the good news is that we're doing the right things to create more shots, which we hadn't been doing earlier in the year, and now we just need them to fall. So we're really hopeful that these 4 games at home, that the fans will show up and we'll get to play in front of our group, which makes it hard to beat us here. But the conference remains, I think it's like 2 points separating the top and bottom, which is fun. So every game's going to matter, and I know our girls will be ready to roll on Thursday.
Coach, you've talked about how maddening this sport can be, and I mean that stat right there just says it as much as anything. So what was the message to the team after a game like that when you have that many chances?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much of a message when you lose 3-0. That's the message. Like, it hurts. It's a lot to take, and these kids are, like, they put a lot of time and energy and heart into it, and so do we. So when it doesn't go your way, it hurts. It's hard. But I also think that we are a process-driven team, and we want to stay present. So you're not going to berate them for doing the right things and not creating the chances. And if you watch that game back, I mean, it should have been 4-0 at halftime. And then this is a totally different conversation. So you have to take the performance and the result and separate them sometimes, and hope that in the future it doesn't go that way. But that's soccer sometimes, for sure.
What stands out about Colorado College? What is it that what is it that makes them that productive?
Yeah, I thought they were outstanding on their set pieces, and they were just more clinical in both boxes. I mean, we created almost triple the chances that they did, and they put 3 away. So that's a stat that we have to get those odds better. And just walking up this morning, I think every single one of our forwards was up early this morning working on shooting. So we know what we need to do, and they have a lot of faith in each other that they'll rally to do it right.
Do you require a little more patience with this group than perhaps you've had in the past?
Yeah, I think every team has their own personality, and every team has their own needs, and hopefully as a coach and as a staff, what you're trying to do is help meet those needs. And I think with this group, because they've had so much success, they feel a lot of pressure to recreate that. So I think what we're trying to do right now is just stay present and enjoy playing, and commit to doing the right things. And I think if they do that, they'll find the success that they're hoping for. But they remain very committed. They're unbelievable at training. They're doing everything right. So we as a staff need to make sure that we're putting them in the best positions to win.
Can you just talk about the upcoming games this week with Fresno and San Jose?
Yeah, Fresno and San Jose are 2 kind of perennial powers in the conference. But everyone in the conference this year has lost games that you shouldn't lose, and winning games that you feel like are going to be difficult, and tying games. So it's all over the map. So every point matters, every game matters. Fresno just came off their first win in conference, but when you watch them play, they're quite good. Their record is not a reflection of their ability, so that'll be a huge one for us. And then San Jose is a team that we've played in the conference final twice, so they're a big rival of ours as well.